Hola, mi nombre es Irene Garcia Rodriguez.
Hello, my name is Irene Garcia Rodriguez. I am a physiotherapy graduate, and I am currently completing my doctoral studies in the field of health sciences and education. I am also a teacher in the Faculty of Health Sciences at the University of Las Palmas de Gran Canaria, where I work with a great team in different sectors and areas of research. One of these areas is medical education in physiotherapy, where we focus on the evaluation of competencies in simulated physiotherapy scenarios. We use Codimg to conduct this video analysis. One of our goals was to establish objective evaluation strategies for clinical practice in the discipline. In many ways, these tools were revelatory due to the possibilities they offered when looking for trends and patterns in large amounts of data. Big data, when utilized for health sciences, opens the door to numerous interventions, allowing us to analyze, amongst many other things, countless sources of data such as clinical or administrative records, biometric data and info collected directly from patients during interviews. It also allows for the collection of data from various sources that participate in the care of a patient, such as doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, or admin staff. Countless accounts from different perspectives are made available to us. At the end of the day, all of this provides great benefits, either for preventative purposes or for the purposes of evaluating the cost of processes or interventions, or even analyzing the quality of service. Overall, it's a means of establishing and improving strategies at different levels. Starting from our own perspective, in our area of intervention in the field of medical education, specifically physiotherapy, clinical simulation plays a vital role in the development of a student's knowledge and skills. But the same goes for all other degree courses in the field of health science. These are the healthcare professionals of the future, and therefore it's extremely important to analyze and evaluate their performance in simulated scenarios to see how much they can apply to real-world contexts. So, big data provides us with a great deal of information about our students. We can see, for example, how much they have mastered, errors that are consistently repeated, whether they are motivated by the actions they perform during their education, and whether they are satisfied with the entire process. Ultimately, all of this allows us to profile the student and recognize patterns that may influence their learning, showing us the strengths and weaknesses that may otherwise have gone unnoticed. We can also identify any weak points that appear in our teaching practice, meaning that we can directly influence the quality of processes for our students, as well as the quality of teaching now and in the future. At the end of the day, all of this translates into quality care and directly influences patient safety. Of course, our students are competent professionals, capable of treating patients, but this is simply another way that we can compound and reduce errors to improve the safety of the patient. Coding has provided us with a tool that helps us do this effortlessly. It can be used to analyze a student's performance, either live or through a pre-recorded video. This is done by instantly tagging the areas we want to look at in more detail. From this initial video analysis, we can reflect on the strengths and weaknesses of the student's performance. But above all, it has allowed us to organize and structure all the data and easily extract the most relevant statistical data. Combining this with big data makes it easier for us to determine trends, guidelines, and relationships. It allows us to predict behavior and highlight certain areas that students need to work on. It allows us to check our own practice, improving checklists, and rethinking teaching content that may not be received adequately in class. If I had to describe Codimg in one word, it would be versatile. In our case, it hasn't only helped us to evaluate, but also design feedback strategies for the students. It gives us a library of video resources where students can witness good and bad practice and reflect effectively on their own learning. Large amounts of data can be extracted from a video, and now we have the means to structure, organize, and analyze it effectively.